Hello, my dear students. How are you all? Look, I have made another worksheet to get you command in topic element. And first, prepare yourself for the worksheet. And how you can prepare it? By just reading the chapter thoroughly from the book, and by looking and understanding the diagrams mentioned there, by understanding the tables and charts and flow sheets. Okay, let us begin with the solution. We begin with the MCQs. Number 1 is, which is a noble gas? If you know about the elements, how they are placed and plotted in the periodic table, a set of or a group of elements are called as noble on the basis of their stability. And if you know them, they are very stable and least reactive elements. That's why they are called as noble, and they are all gases. And out of these 4 options, only argon is the noble gas. The symbol is Ar. Next is, in which solid can layers of atoms slide over each other? If we know about the elements and if we know little about their structures, we come to know that it's the graphite, in which carbon atoms are hexagonally making layers which can slide over one another, and for this reason graphite is slippery. Third MCQ is, which gas is not obtained industrially by fractional distillation? When we see where are the elements distributed on the earth crust, from where we can find them. So we can get, if we study the composition of air, we know that the air is 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen and argon. Then what gases can be obtained industrially on a large scale by fractional distillation? It can be oxygen, it can be nitrogen, it can be argon, but not ammonia. Fourth MCQ is, which gas is neither an element nor a compound? You see, it must be some mixture, which is nor element, neither a compound. Number 5, Fullerene was discovered in 1985. It is a perfect sphere with a chemical formula C60, means 60 carbon atoms must be present in a closed structure forming a sphere. So from this information, what can you deduce about the structure of Fullerene? I explained you that there must be 60 atoms belonging to the same element present in the sphere. The theory section, how elements are classified on the basis of physical properties. If we just study the physical properties of elements, we divide them into 3 main groups: metals, non-metals and metalloids. What are molecules? Explain its types with the help of examples. You know, to answer it, we begin with the definition of molecule. Molecule is the stable individual existing units of 2 or more than 2 atoms which are chemically combined. And its types also defines its composition. If the molecule contains, or if the existing unit is consisting only 1 atom, then it is monoatomic, like as in the case of noble gases. They exist individually, like the helium atom can exist singly. This molecule is a unit and it has only 1 atom in it, so it is called as monoatomic. But when we see the structure of oxygen molecule consists of 2 atoms of oxygen combined together, so it is a diatomic molecule. But when we see the structure of ozone, in the molecule of ozone, 3 oxygen atoms are bonded together. So it is triatomic. And if it is more than 3, then it becomes polyatomic. And if same atoms are combined, it is a homogeneous molecule. But if different types of atoms are bonded, we say it is a heterogeneous molecule. What is the ratio of hydrogen and nitrogen in ammonia? If you know the structure or the formula of NH3, 1 atom of nitrogen is bonded with 3 atoms of hydrogen and by mass. What are the first 20 elements of the periodic table? Write their names with the chemical symbols. To write the answer, first you need to learn the first 20 elements from the periodic table. Then you learn their names and their chemical symbols, and drawing a table, you write the answer of this section. What are metals? Write the general properties of metals. And what are coinage metals? Coinage metal means the metals of which the coins are made. Okay, what are metals? You know, collectively, metals are those elements in the periodic table which are hard, solids, and have shiny lusters. And they are very good conductors of heat and electricity. They are ductile, means they can be drawn into wires. They are malleable, means they can be drawn into sheets. What are non-metals? Just contrary to the properties of metals, non-metals are those elements which are mostly gases or liquids, and they are not having any high densities, and they are not hard, and they are non-conductors of electricity and heat, and they have no shiny lusters or surfaces. So they cannot be drawn into wires, they cannot be beaten into sheets. What are metalloids? Metalloids are those elements which are having both of the properties of metals and non-metals. And if you see some colored periodic table, you will be finding a staircase separating the non-metals and metals, and just beside or around the staircase you will be finding the metalloids. For example, silicon. What are the where they are classified in the periodic table? You have to see the periodic table to see the staircase. Class, it is a very short discussion of the questions, but how to solve them, I am giving you only tips. I am not giving you the right answers. So you try to solve it yourself. I am always there to help you to solve your questions and to satisfy your queries, and to watch the video and to read the chapter is your performance. So take care, God bless you, and goodbye.